Prime Minister Narendra Modi urges all political parties to cooperate in smooth functioning of Parliament and passage of key bills. Reaching out to the opposition ahead of the budget session of the Parliament, Prime Minister assured opposition that the government is ready to discuss all issues in the Parliament. NDA wins 7 out of 12 seats in Assembly by-polls held in 8 states. BJP wrests Muzaffarnagar Assembly seat in Uttar Pradesh from Samajwadi Party. NDA bags seats in Madhya Pradesh, Maharashtra and Punjab too. Prime Minister hails people's mandate as a vote for development. With Supreme Court rejecting Congress Party's plea on Arunachal Pradesh, decks are cleared for the formation of a new government in the state. Centre is expecting a report on the latest political situation from Governor J.P. Rajkhua. Rebel Congress leaders ready to form government with BJP support. Union Home Minister Rajnath Singh on Tuesday met female journalists in connection with assault at the Patiala House Court. The minister promised action against guilty in the assault. Delhi Police Commissioner B.S. Bassi has said that the investigation is underway to identify the culprits. 2 cases have been registered in connection with the attacks on journalists. Supreme Court has agreed to give an urgent hearing to a plea seeking action against those involved in the thrashing of journalists, JNU students and teachers in the Patiala House Court complex. NDA leaders take out Akrosh rallies across Bihar against the deteriorating law and order situation in the state. LJP President Ram Vilas Paswan meets Prime Minister Narendra Modi and demands imposition of President's rule in Bihar. Delhi Police continues to probe all aspects of anti-national sloganeering in the JNU campus. Former Delhi University lecturer S.A.R. Gilani, accused of sedition, remanded to 2 days police custody. Bihar Court directs registration of case against Kanhaiya Kumar and others who took part in the anti-national protest. JNU-like anti-national sloganeering takes place in Jadavpur University in West Bengal. State government yet to act against the erring student leaders. BJP demands immediate action to check spread of such incidents. The Delhi High Court on Tuesday dismissed a petition seeking NIA probe in the JNU sedition case, saying that the plea was premature as the police is already investigating the matter. The plea was filed on Monday by a lawyer who alleged that the Delhi police was not investigating the case properly and that the matter should be transferred to the NIA. PF interest rate hiked from 8.75% to 8.8% for 2015-16. Labour Minister Bandaru Dattatreya says the hike is an interim one, indicating that it could be further revised later. Supreme Court on Tuesday directed the RBI to furnish within 6 weeks details of all defaulters who have more than 500 crore rupees in outstanding dues. The Apex Court said that the list should be across public sector banks and all financial institutions. The court further directed the central bank should also include details of restructured assets and names of institutions whose bad debts have been written off in the last 5 years with an affidavit. India on Tuesday test-fired its indigenously developed Prithvi 2 missile, which is capable of carrying 500 kgs to 1000 kgs of warheads as part of a user trial by the army from a test range at Chandipur in Odisha. It uses advanced inertial guidance system with maneuvering trajectory to hit its target. Former UN Secretary General Boutros Ghali, who led the world body from the hopeful times that emerged at the end of the Cold War to the massacres in Rwanda and Bosnia, has passed away at the age of 93. United Nations Security Council has asked Turkey to abide by international law and stop shelling of northern regions of Syria. It was called at the instance of Russia. The meeting favoured making the Munich Plan on Syria a success so that humanitarian aid reaches the thousands trapped in the war zone in northern Syria. India finished with a record-breaking 188 goals at the just concluded South Asian Games in Guwahati and Shillong. On the last day, Indian women boxers, including Mary Kom, bagged all the goals at the stakes. Next games are in Nepal. Taylor Swift's 1989 has won the coveted Album of the Year award at this year's Grammys in Los Angeles. The singer, who is the first woman to win the award twice, also won Best Pop Vocal Album and Best Music Video for her track Bad Blood. Rapper Kendrick Lamar won the most prizes on the night with 5 awards.